talk about it. The breaking news overnight, the soap opera that was virtually all weekend for those who were following it. Former OpenAI CEO Sam Altman of this saga at the very end is now going to be joining Microsoft to lead a new advanced AI research team. That's according to a post on X by Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella that said that the former chair of OpenAI's board, Greg Brockman, will also join that research team. In case you missed the boardroom drama that sent shockwaves through the tech world late Friday, here's a quick rundown of what happened. First, on Friday afternoon, 4 of OpenAI's 6 board members voted to fire Altman as CEO. Tensions had been building and part of our disagreements about the potential dangers of artificial intelligence. The board did not believe Altman was communicating honestly with them. Altman was notified about that via video meeting on Friday that he had been fired. Then Greg Brockman, who was not part of that meeting, although he's the chair of the board, he was stripped of that role. He was told he was going to be the president of the company, but he quit in protest on Friday night. Several other executives and senior researchers also resigned. And the move shocked the company's employees and major investors, including Microsoft, that didn't know about any of this. They were told all at the very, not even after the fact. Those investors then pressured the board members to try to bring Altman back. And on Sunday, Altman posted a photo of himself at X, OpenAI's headquarters, wearing a visitor badge with the comment, "First and last time I ever wear one of these," I think originally with the hope of working there. But talks between Altman and the board reportedly reached an impasse over the makeup of the role of the board. And then early this morning, Microsoft CEO announced that Altman would be joining the new team. Meantime, CNBC has learned that OpenAI has hired former Twitch CEO Emmett Shear as its new CEO. And when that piece of it was told, I'm told to Sam Altman, he was, I think, in shock. That part actually came before I think Microsoft technically hired him. But nonetheless, it's been a wild back and forth, a huge weekend as it comes for AI technology that folks think is potentially super innovative and super amazing, but also and I think it raises all sorts of questions about governance. This was a very unique model of having this sort of not-for-profit overseeing what ultimately was a for-profit piece of it. Of course, Sam Altman never had equity in that piece. A lot of folks there didn't. And now, of course, the question is, how is this all going to work in the future with Sam and Greg at Microsoft? What do they know? What can they take from the world of OpenAI and bring that to Microsoft? There are so many questions this morning. And what happens to so many of the other employees?
More questions than answers, right? I mean, Andrew, this is like such a crazy, batty story trying to figure it out. Microsoft has invested $13 billion in OpenAI to get a 49% stake. That 49% stake basically didn't get them any say in how the company was going to be run. And now Microsoft share is actually up by about 1.5% today, but I can't figure it out. I mean, they spent $13 billion and they're still saying that they're supporting OpenAI, but now they're hiring all of these people, Altman and all these other people, coming over from OpenAI. What will they be able to use? What will they not be able to use? Where are their intellectual property kind of disputes?
I think the idea is they get to protect. This is really an effort to protect the investment. I mean, what they do get. Right. What they do get is look, OpenAI is materially right now so far ahead of everybody else, including Google. Google may be getting closer to catching up, and there is an issue, which is, if you buy enough chips and you can train enough on them, you can get pretty close. The question is, was there a step change even in the past couple of weeks where OpenAI got even closer to what's called AGI, which is artificial general intelligence? So I think part of what was happening all weekend from Microsoft's perspective was trying to just save what they have more than anything, protect the investment they have. And the question is how these two organizations will continue to work together. Interestingly, by the way, if you run by a not-for-profit, it's actually very unclear how much influence any kind of for-profit entity or others could technically have on the company. Otherwise, you lose your not-for-profit status.
Yeah, we've been taking some hits on Andrew's shot, and we will effort. I don't think I'd ever use the word effort. Are you back, Andrew? Taking some hits on that. I mean, it is hard to if you're worried about AI, you'd want a nonprofit, a not-for-profit overseeing things. But if you know what makes the world go round and what keeps people honest and, you know, watching expenses and everything else is a for-profit venture. So I don't know how you try to do it.
Well, that's the debate in Silicon Valley. Is it the thing that keeps things honest or not, or does it push them too quickly to try and turn a profit?
Well, in this case,
disregard some of the security.
Reminds me of biotech, because it reminds me of biotech. If you move too quickly, I mean, I'm not saying Wuhan that was due to that, but, you know, you're playing with fire when you have things that could, you know, you could create something that could be the end of mankind. I guess it's, in a way, it's not, you know, maybe way down the road, it's a similar concern, but it's dangerous in the same way. So you wouldn't want people that just all they thought about was profit running either a biotech firm or an AI firm. You want governors and guardrails and everything, but it's hard in practice to do it, which I think you're seeing right now.
But now by the way, now all of them are going to be for profit. I mean, if you think about it, Google, Inflection, now it's effectively Microsoft, Elon Musk's XAI, which is another piece of news I'm sure we're going to talk about in a minute. So there's, you know, everybody turns into a for-profit, and maybe those motives, I mean, this goes to a free market situation. I don't know, maybe that's better, maybe it's worse. There is a little bit of that EA, you know, effective altruism piece of this that sort of is on top of it.
Meant electronic arts.
And that, by the way,
probably great for gaming. Right. Probably AI is great for EA.
Yeah, you just caught us off guard. I was thinking a different EA.
Electronic arts, yeah. Let's, what time is it? Yeah, let's get to this.
FTX. FTX was over, you know, FTX, if you remember, EA was a central part of their company in terms of like what was supposed to be influencing them. So there's lots of different sort of motivations about all this.